Yeah, I need explodey things, and I need nukes. Oh man, I hope this works. Alright, well, cross your fingers and hope. Away we go. Catch, dudes.
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby, and today we are back in Satisfactory. And the reason we are back in Satisfactory is because today we are going to do something I have never done in this game. I mean, technically, the only reason I never did it was because up until the 1.0 release, it didn't exist. But yeah, today we are going to be unlocking Tier 4, the space elevator. Which of course means that we are also going to be unlocking level 8 of the tech. Now, I have actually been working my butt off to get all of the bits that you see up there in the corner crafted, and we are down to the final one. And it is actually currently being made, but the downside is we still need to make... Yeah, I need 500 of these things, and I have only got 100, 200, 300, 418, which doesn't actually sound that bad until you realize that these might be the slowest crafting thing I've ever seen. Yeah, it's making less than 1 per minute, and we still need, what, 80 something of them? So yeah, it's going to be at least an hour and a half, I think, if I'm doing the math right. Closer to 2, probably, before those are done. Now, that means that if I want to actually unlock the Space Elevator Tier 4 at the end of this episode, we need to go find something to do to kill a little bit of time, aka to kill the next 2 hours. Which is exactly how long I have allotted to record this episode, so fingers crossed I did the math correctly, and I will get this right. Now, mostly what I've been doing in my off-camera time since the last episode is I have been trying to fill in gaps in production. And basically what I mean by that is that it turns out there are a few items that we were crafting, but we were not crafting anywhere near enough. Because yeah, the way I actually have been doing this series, we've had a lot of buffer zones and built up like surplus, and I've been burning through it way quicker than I thought I was going to, and it's at a point now where a lot of things aren't keeping up. So I have had to go find new ways to manufacture the things that we need more of and inject them into the system. I've had to do it with frames, I've had to do it with circuit boards, and at the moment, my biggest problem child is alclad aluminium sheets, which, as you can see, are down there on the very topmost conveyor belt, and which I just ran out of. So yeah, I need to find a way to make more of those, and I need to find a way to make more of those soon. Unfortunately, in order to set up another alclad aluminium sheet factory, I'm going to need bauxite, and the problem with bauxite is I am down to pretty much only 4 deposits left on this entire map, or at least in the map that I've revealed. And these two here, in fact I think these two are just as bad, but yeah, these two here in particular might be the single most heavily guarded resources in this entire game. I mean, there's not just one radioactive gigantic evil hog over there, there's 3 of them. In fact, you guys might even remember we met them in a previous video and it did not go well. So yeah, if I want to set up a new aluminium factory, I need to find a way to clear those little monkeys out. Now, in order to do that, what I have done is I have actually unlocked and crafted, as you can see in my inventory over here, I've got 9 of the things, but yeah, I unlocked and crafted some nuclear nobelisks. Now, that was not easy to craft, and in fact it was incredibly dangerous, and handcrafting them is probably the least fun thing I've ever done. So yeah, if these things turn out to be, well, basically as good as I hope, I say that, I've actually never used them, so yeah, I have no idea what we're in for using them, but I am hoping that they are going to turn out to be incredibly powerful and incredibly cool, and if they do, rather than set up the aluminium production, I am thinking we might go set up a little factory just to make those and then, like, basically send them up to the internet so that I can have access to them whenever I need them. Now, happily, as I mentioned a minute ago, I do have 3 incredibly willing test subjects. Oh, something's not happy with me. Hello, who did I annoy? Please leave me alone. I just want to grab a couple of power slugs on my way over to the thing. Sounded like that might have been a giant spider. Okay, there's the bauxite right over there. Now, I'm not seeing any of the pigs, but I'm going to assume that they have just not spawned in yet. Here's a thought too. How about we wait for autosave to get done so it doesn't go off when I'm in mid-flight or mid-bomb chucking and end up killing me. Thank you, autosave. Go away. Alright, now we need our explodey things. Ah, there they are. Hello, fellas. Yeah, I need explodey things, and I need nukes. Oh man, I hope this works. Alright, well, cross your fingers and hope. Away we go. Catch, dudes. Holy crap. Okay, that was not what I was expecting. Alright, Digby, really quick, get back to land before you run out of fuel. And let's see how much damage we just caused. Did I get you? I cannot tell. Oh, actually, I can see the vapor trail of one of them, so somebody's still alive over there. That's fine, we can make a second pass. Does look like one of them's gone. Here, hold on to that for me, will ya? Nope, dude took off running, I missed him, and... hold still already. Crap. Alright, that should be close. Oh, shoot. And, Digby, you really need to land or you're gonna get killed. And we're down. Thank you. Okay, it looks like this one's gonna be a bit of a sneak attack. Hi. I can't really tell how much damage it's doing because I haven't hit one of them square on yet, but I gotta admit, it's incredibly impressive. Alright, we did take one of them out. Here, you know what? I'm gonna get you up close and personal. And now that you're wearing that thing... Alright, there is absolutely no way he survived that. Not possible. Okay, he is absolutely dead, and I have a sneaking suspicion he might have been dead before we came up here. Oh, here's a thought. How about we back off, wait for him to despawn, and then we can go grab the meat. Okay, victory is ours, the planes belong to us, and we can pretty much come and get bauxite now whenever we want. But, I gotta admit, the nuclear bomb thing was incredibly impressive, and now I really want to make a nuclear bomb factory. Especially since I've only got 3 of these flippin' things left. Actually, what I want is I want to go test it on something else. Alright, this is perfect because we've got the gas plant things we can blow up, we've got some rocks we can blow up, and I'm reasonably certain once we get close, there's going to be some spider things that we can blow up. So let's see if we can drop this down in the right spot. That being right there, for example. And let's blow it. Oh, I tell you what, that is never going to get old. Alright, how much damage did we do? We took out most of the rocks. We exposed the purple power slug, which is really cool. And I have a sneaking feeling if those spiders were anywhere in range, they're probably gone as well. Where are you guys? Are you still down here? I don't see you anymore. Oh, you know what? Oh, I hear you now. That was a very dumb thing to do.
I expect you'll perform better in other areas.
Alright, we are back in what has got to be the most, I was going to say most spider-free area in the game, but turns out I've still got one that I missed. Okay, well, dude, would you and I have a chat? Actually, hold that thought. I might have some bullets left. I do, I got 75. There's no way you're not already half dead, right? Now you're dead. Okay, so I'm going to claim my rewards. We're going to grab this power slug. Okay, dude was in midair when he died. Let's just grab that. Pretty sure there's another one kicking around here somewhere with that one I just shot. I heard that. Where are you? Are you not dead and you just fell off the ledge? Is that what happened? Ah, there you are. I see you. Come on ahead, my friend. I'm happy to have a chat. Especially once the game decides we can do that. Oh shoot, did I not? I forgot to grab my crate. Hold on, where's my crate? Where's my death crate? Oh, you know what? Figure it out in a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna hide in here. You stay out there. You and I can have a conversation while I figure out where all my crap went. Hello, ugly. I'm not ugly, I misunderstood. It's kind of cool actually seeing one of these up close like this. Alright dude, I hate to say it though, I need you to go away so I can go get my stuff. Which means, time to die. Okay, now you're flipping dead. Alright, so for the new obelisks, we need to make regular obelisks, which means we've got to have steel pipes and we've got to have black powder. Pretty sure that's black powder. We've also got to have smokeless powder, which means we're going to need an oil deposit so that we can get, what's it, the crap oil there, the purple stuff. And we're going to need AI limiters. That's going to involve copper and quick wire, which means we got to have a Caterium deposit, a copper deposit. Going to need a coal deposit, a couple of them actually. We're going to need sulfur. And of course we got these things. Okay, yeah, so we're going to need concrete. We're going to need... Okay, well that's sulfuric acid. So if we get sulfur, we can do that and make the gunpowder with that. So pretty much what we need a limestone deposit, a couple of coal deposits, we need an iron deposit, a copper deposit, a sulfur deposit, and a uranium deposit. Okay, well luckily I think I know where I can find all of those in at least a reasonably sized area. And weirdly enough, it's actually back where you land if you pick the friendliest start. That little beginning area that's got a little bit of everything but not quite enough of anything. Yeah, it used to be that there was a uranium deposit that was fairly close to that, and we could pretty much just bring everything else in as we need it. I mean, there is going to be a fair bit of transporting involved because some of the stuff like the oil is actually not that close to it, but I do feel like that might be a good location to set this up. So, let's head over there and let's see what we can find. Yeah, this is the cave that dumps out on the starting area, and there is actually still uranium in it. Now it is of course a spider-infested hellscape, but that's a problem for later on. No, back up, back up, back up. Alright, so this is the spot where I am thinking I want to set this up. Because we can pretty much make, well, a platform covering the entire thing. We will have to get rid of that tree down there, but you know what? I don't think that's going to be much of a problem. Please tell me I still have one bomb left. I do. Alright, from all the way downtown. Oh, I love those things. Alright, really quick, I'm going to put some platforms down. We're going to set up a radar tower, and we're going to see what we got for resources over here.
1 hour later.
Okay, we'll pop a power pole down. Run some power lines up to them. And boop. And boop. And, oh. Boop. Thank you. We'll go grab some bushes. Okay, and then we need to make some solid biofuel. And I absolutely hate having solid biofuel in my inventory because for some insane reason, the jetpack always defaults to it. Doesn't matter how high-end fuel I have sitting right there on the top row, the instant I have biofuel in my inventory, the stupid game wants to use it. Drives me freaking spare. There we go. So, nearby we have got... I'm not seeing any sulfur at all. Oh, okay, hold on. There's sulfur over there. It's not exactly what you would call close, though, is it? I thought there was some back here in the starting area. Alright, well, here's a thought. Let's just discombobulate that. Discombobulate that. That. And that. And that. And let's drive up to the starting area and set all this crap up again. Alright, well, we are showing some over here. It's impure, which is not great. Is there any anywhere else? I mean, our tower thingy's there. You know what? Here's a thought, Digby. How about we just stand here and test for it? Anywhere out in that direction would be brilliant, game. Please and thank you. $963. That's going to be the one that we saw on the map. And 1,024. Okay, so the one that's 1,024 away is right over here. It's pure. Okay, we can actually run a train from there to here if we have to, because the one that's 900 meters away is impure and we don't want it. Now, we do have coal down here, and it's pure, which is perfect. Another one over there that's pure as well if we need that. And iron, copper, and concrete and all that crap we've got a ton of. That looks like Caterium over there. That is also pure. Absolutely brilliant. Another one right there if we need it. Oh, and there is water. Like right there. Hang on, that's actually on the way to the thing. I didn't see that on my drive up. I mean, it's impure 2 and pure 5, so that should be more than sufficient. Yeah, we're going to basically be trucking ore and crap down to there anyway. I mean, some of it's going to be ingots, but most of it's going to be ore that we're going to be bringing down. Okay, apparently the only thing we need that I am not seeing on that map... Ooh, actually, let's go grab this little fellow over here. Hello, little guy. Anyway, yeah, there should be, if we look at the map, yeah, there should be like a beach kind of out this way. I'm pretty sure that's the edge of the map. There's like a beach that runs all the way along it, and there's oil out there somewhere. This one's on top of the waterfall, so it should be like, yeah, right in there, I think. At least it used to be. Okay, I think we are just about ready to start setting up.
1 eternity later.
Alright, well, this is what we got done so far. So we got copper coming in, we got all the iron coming in where it needs to go. I don't know why copper is not as good as the iron. I thought that was a normal deposit, is it not? Oh, it's not going to show up on the map because I don't have a radar thing on it. Yeah, everything's got minor Mark IIs on it. I still haven't gotten the coal up into here, but once we do that, we should be pretty much good to go, because I've got... Yeah, what do we got? We got 1 making concrete, we got 2 making iron, 1 making copper, and we're going to have 1 making steel. And all I got to do is get the sulfur over here so I can start making all the different gunpowder bits we need, and then get the oil over here so I can start making the residual oil that we need, and we should be good to go. However, that is a thing that I am probably going to do off camera, because right now, if my calculations are correct, and there is absolutely no guarantee that they are, but if they are even remotely correct, it should be just about time to unlock stage 4. Holy crap, we are 1 short. You know what? That was about as perfectly timed as you could ask. Alright, this is something I have been waiting to learn for years. Ever since I started playing this game in early, like, day of release access. And I hate to say it, but I think my heart is actually all aflutter. So yeah, I am going to leave, well, I'm going to leave me here, and I'm going to let Ada carry us out, because I have no idea what she's going to say, but I cannot wait to hear it.
Welcome to the Pioneers Got Power Problems presentation. That was a joke. Anyway, you're familiar with the process. Just throw the lever and the automated systems will take over. Imagine all the time and effort that would be wasted if you had to do all that work as well. Some work is just better suited for machines. Phase 5 contains technology the human brain cannot comprehend, so just trust in me and fix-it policy and everything will go as planned. Answering all your questions will take time we simply do not have. Everything is going to be just fine, so long as you do your job. We've come this far together after all, haven't we? Anyway, you know what to do. Just don't forget to keep producing previous project parts, and plan ahead when setting up new production lines, and make sure not to leave it all until the last moment.
Moment of truth, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Phase 4 of Project Assembly completed. If style was measured in my performance reports, yours would be something special. Regardless, saving the day is within our grasp. Do not lose focus now. You must understand the weight on your shoulders, but you are not alone. I am here, and I know exactly what's at stake. This goes beyond Earth. Your actions will affect the universe at large. You might think I am exaggerating. Perhaps you will understand once you finish Project Assembly. Phase 5 awaits. I expect your best work.
And that is what you are going to get. And on that incredibly satisfying note, as always, I've been Digby. I thank you guys for stopping by. Really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Satisfactory. And yeah, I hope to see you for the next one.